You have fluids in every joint, and through this motion you warm them up. And through that you can juggle better, and you have less injuries and less pain tomorrow.
Та вулиця така, ти виходиш в молот, місяці 300. І звертаєш, потім не було. Ти ж не йдеш в кінці цієї вулиці і бази там дерев'яні проблеми.
And then also in the other direction. So you can go forward and backward. Last thing are the fingers. So I want you to fully open
на телефон снимать.
Ой, ничего. Speed it up. You can move them in space and imagine you would catch stars. So these are all the positions where you can catch stars. Try to find out where you could catch stars to it. And I have one little brain fuck thing. So I want you to close one hand really slow, and open it really slow, and the other hand really fast. And then swap.
Алло. Да. Абсолютно бесконечно. Это надо тебе вовки посажать.
But fully open and close your hand. Even the fast one has to go full open. Don't do this. Fully open.
Не знаю, я знаю, что вы точно знаете.
And it trains your brain to do two different things. And you do the same thing, but in different speed levels. And a lot of start throwing patterns, like if you want to have a high throw and a low throw, you do the same throw. The staff does basically wants to go away from you. And the nice thing about this is, on this big circle, whenever you decide to open your hand, this is the direction where the staff goes. Which means, when I turn my hand and I open it above here, the staff will go right up. If I turn my hand and open it here, the staff will go in this direction. So what we first want to do, before we start passing, is throw it up in the air. You turn your hand, when it's about horizontal, then you release it. Often hit the floor and it's quite heavy. Just about 1 to 10%. Like 90 centimeters to 1.
Потому что мы сейчас в разных зонах, но я почти даю.
Да. Да. Еще раз скажи громче, говорю мне. Хорошо. Девушки, о, спасибо. Мастер-классы происходят. Что ты хочешь? По существу, Рома. С кем? Сам хочешь приехать? С Анютой хочешь приехать? Переночевать, да? Отдельная комната нужна? Да накружим, ну плед у меня есть. Накружим. А у него есть, если вы спальник один возьмете, вам вообще будет шоколад. А? Ладно, все не надо. Приезжай. Я не слышу тебя вообще. Я тебя вообще не слышу. А, все, ты меня любишь, это прекрасно. Знаешь, ты гей. Скажи, все, давай.
Юля, дай ключи.
Я знаю, что ты не звонил, ну подержи его. Идеальный ракурс просто.
Why is it brilliant? Because you use the whole strength of your arm to get the force out of the staff. Rather than if you would normal catch it and spin it, you would catch it all with your wrist, where you're not so strong as they was. What you wanted to do is to position your arm on the body side, and now try to make a lower throw, which then just drops into here, bring it up to the middle. So important is that this hand is waiting here. The arm is first waiting, and then you try to throw into the arm.
Анька, посмотри, у нас же не это самое. Страшный стал. Он еще сильнее, чем мой который был. Да.
You catch it into the snake, in the front of the body, when it's upright, catch it in the same position, start immediately the swinging again, straight up, catch it.
Смотри, какую цель ты преследуешь.
This is the catch, that's the one staff, stays in front of the body.
Нет, другой рукой.
We have not so much time to go into each and every one. Just to repeat, this one pattern contains that you spin the staff and use the force of the swinging to you release the staff, you catch it into the snake, transfer it, bring it back up again. So the shower pattern basically looks like this: catching, transferring, swinging, throwing. Catching, transferring, swinging, throwing. To be able to always look up. Like you need to be able to do this transfer without looking at it. Because as soon as you start doing two steps, you have no time to look on your hands. So after you get this running, learn to do it just always looking up. Normally you do this when the one staff shower works solid. With two staffs, you basically hold them both to the side of the body. And now you need to do both at the same time, the throw and the transfer, which means don't try to catch. You just throw the staff, transfer, and this one you would theoretically catch. But for now, just throw, transfer. If you can catch it, great. So this arm immediately makes a step.
Może tropą popróbuj tak. Hop. Саня, попробуй.
Quite difficult to basically start.
В эту сторону кидать.
So this is why I said you need to do this. You need to be able to look up. Transfer, so now you have to do both at the same time. This and transfer. You can play with different heights and different rotations. So for example, you can play it low.
I don't know.
Or you can play it high. So this is
Значит, телефон же сейчас
same throw. There's nothing different. It's always throw, transfer, transfer. It's just do you give into the swing and when you release. And
Он совсем уже